Hey guys, Guacamole here. Welcome back to another LEGO mock video. Today we'll be showing off, I guess, part 2 of my SPEX series of builds, which are my little chibi mecha series of little mocks. So here we have green and yellow SPEX. Last time I showed off red, blue, and hyper. And I've done some changes to the naming scheme since I was getting confused by it. So here is just their base form, normal form. So that's just green SPEX, yellow SPEX. We'll get in blue and red here for size comparison as well. Blue SPEX, red SPEX. And then let's get in hyper for the family photo. For the family photo of these guys. Yeah, so these are just their base forms. And then when they get the more menacing looking head, a little bit of changes to their weapons and armor, that is their battle mode. And then for hyper SPEX, when it attaches to blue and red, that creates hyper blue SPEX and hyper red SPEX. Now these are all the ones that I'm making at the moment. 5 I think is a good amount. If I do make another one, it's probably going to be another hyper SPEX for green and yellow, as this one cannot make armor for them, as it's only for blue and red. So I might make something for that if I can figure out a good looking armor for them. We'll see. But right now, it's not about that. It's about yellow and green. So we will get them to the side there. And then one more thing I also decided was each of them have a different focus for abilities. So green is defense, yellow is flight, red is power, and blue is speed. Hyper SPEX is just to improve the abilities of whatever it attaches to. So first, we'll be taking a look at green, which is honestly, I think, my new favorite. I think it just looks really nice. The backpack isn't super cluttered like it is on some of the other ones, which is nice. And it has the easiest to change of the faces, which I probably will change for the others, but it's actually pretty easy to do in all comparison to the other ones, as there's a piece with only one stud on it, so it's it's snug in there when it is, but it's not super hard to get out like the other ones are sometimes. So there's that. So here you have them. Angry. And he has the blockiest of arms for the base forms, but they're on a ball joint. They can move all around, and then the legs, again, are on a ball joint. They can move all around, and he can stand up pretty good if you angle him right. Yeah, so it's like you can do like a kicking motion for him or something like that. So that's neat. We'll get him into his battle mode. So first things first, you're going to want to take this piece off. Going to want to take this piece off as well. I took off a little bit too much there. There we go. Put that to the side real quick. For the head, to block out the eyes, you're simply going to take these pieces off, take off the mouth plate, and then put it like this on the studs below. There we go. And then just simply cover up the eyes. Now for this, it's going to become the new head. I'm going to take off this white piece that's covering the eyes of the alternate mode, and then block off these back studs. Then you're just going to simply attach it here, and here you have battle mode, SPEX screen, and now we're just going to give it his weapons, which is a shield and then this little claw piece, which just go in his hands like that, and then like this, for a really cool looking mode. I really like this mode. I think it's really just striking. I really like how I did the legs and the chest. I think it looks really sick. And then I think the shield also really looks cool. One of the best weapons I've done for sure. So that's green specs in its battle mode. Very high on defense, obviously, as you have the shield. It's also just bulkier than a lot of the other ones, so it can tank hits more than the others can. So we will get yellow here, and we're going to put it in battle mode. I also forgot to say, so green is more along the lines of how blue works, to where you have a head in the back, you place it on top of studs here, and then you kind of just block off the eyes. So it's more similar to that, whereas yellow is more similar to red, to where you take off the entire face essentially with the eyes and replace it with a new one. That's the same for yellow. So they're kind of more on the lines with each other. And I kind of wanted to do that as a parallel to kind of make it like a certain type of body, like a body type for them. So like blue and green have the same type of body type, whereas red and yellow have the same type of body type. So anyway, here's yellow. Once again, on a ball joint, so you can move it all around. Same with the legs. Actually, has more movement to it than red does with the legs. And then, you know, its backpack, honestly, once again, I don't think is that bad. I'm about to sneeze. Or I wasn't. Okay, false alarm, you know, hey, whatever. I'm 6 minutes in. I'm not going to restart the video because I almost sneezed. It's scuffed, whatever they always are. So I was out of the eyes that are more expression, like not expression, have more expression in them. So he's just kind of looking like this for now. And when I get more of them, I'll put them on, and then I'll make it to where you can change the expression on it. But for now, you can't really do that. So we're just gonna get him into battle mode, which is simply first thing you're gonna do. You're going to pop off this face. You're then going to take the arms and you're going to move these pieces up like that. Do the same on this side. Then you're going to take this piece off, raise these up, and we'll kind of mess around with them until they are like we like. Going to take this piece off and then reattach, or not reattach, just attach the old face on there. Then going to take our new face and attach it to the head. Then you're going to move this up one, and then we're going to take our weapon here, which is a big hook, and just stick it in the hand. Like that. And then kind of just angle the wings however you want them. But here we have yellow specs in its battle mode, and I really like how this one turned out. I think the wings are really nice. I really like the head, and I think it's just a really cool looking mode. Here we have it with green. So green's a little taller. It's actually the tallest of the battle modes. Let me actually get blue and red into their battle modes real quick off screen, so that way I can do it a little bit faster. But it's going to take a little bit for blue because it's got the most to do out of them. But it's not going to take too long. But yeah, like, I'm really happy with these guys. I think they're a really interesting set of robots. I'm really proud of how they turned out. I think they're cool. And they're a lot different than my norm. So it's challenging for me to have to come up with like this style of build when it's so different to what I'm used to normally. So it's very fun to do. Alright, here we have blue. We'll put him to the side back there real quick. And then we'll get red. who is a lot quicker to do. But yeah, so I hope you people out there have been enjoying the series of mock videos, despite how scuffed they are. I appreciate it. If you have been watching them, you're a real one. And I see you, and I appreciate you. Alright, then we have red. Alright, let's get them all together now. Let's kind of move them back so they can be in frame. So blue is a little shorter than green, as you can see. And red is the shortest of them all. But you know, he might be short, but he packs a punch. Oh man. Oh, yeah. I would put hyper in its battle mode, but I don't care about the hyper battle mode. That's not a good battle mode. It's kind of garbage. Anyway, I think they look awesome together. I'm really proud of these guys. I think they're really cool. So you know, in the comments, let me know which one's your favorite, and I might be working on another HyperSpecs for green and yellow, just to see if I can do some cooler things with them. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching the video. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Welcome, hello, out.